So let me get into showing you what Avon sent me. I got quite a few goodies. Actually, I also received some foundations. I love doing foundation reviews for you guys. It is the Power Stay 24-hour foundation, and I'm just opening it up here. So it is a 30ml foundation glass bottle, and then it also has a pump, and it is like a matte bottle. Really nice packaging, so I like that. So I received a few colors, and I just need to check which one's mine as well, so we'll do that in today's video. So the shades I received is Creamy Natural, Honey Beige, Soft Honey, and Natural Beige. So I'm not sure which one of these are going to match me. They all do look a little bit light, so we'll see when we do this video. And then I also received this brush. Let me just open it here for you. So I received this brush, which is a nice like kabuki kind of brush. It's quite nice and firm. And lastly, a t-shirt which says Slay, and it's just a normal white tee. So thank you so much to Avon for sending over all these goodies. So now we're going to get into the foundation review. So let's see. I think that the Soft Honey is definitely going to be the closest shade to my skin tone. The others are looking quite fair, but let's just see which one's gonna work nicely. And then so I just put a bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use the brush that I received and apply that to my skin. It's looking slightly light, quite light. Yeah, let me just try and see which other colors I can use. So I just went and pumped out all the foundations, and it seems like the Soft Honey is the darkest one. So now I'm just going to have to kind of make it work. I do still want to test the foundation and see how it wears throughout the day, so that I can just help you guys a bit with making the foundation purchase decision. But in terms of this color, a little bit too light for me. Definitely giving me an ashy vibe. Doesn't have that warm undertone that I usually like with foundations. It's making me look so grey. At this point, I'm really just hoping that the foundation oxidizes somewhat and at least leaves me the shade that I'm supposed to be. So this foundation says that it is a Power Stay foundation, which is not supposed to transfer onto any white t-shirt. I would definitely love to see that. I always get the question of, is the foundation going to smudge, especially when I'm doing clients, and all the foundations that I've actually used always smudge, so I'd like to see if this one is the same. So now I'm going to use my Fail Pop Beauty blender. I tried to wash it out a bit now, but it's not coming clean, and just blending that into my skin. I think the shade match just put me off actually doing this review, because I just don't like looking grey, and my chin is looking so grey right now. So to try and correct this foundation that's not my shade, I'm going to be using a brownish powder, and then just setting that. Hopefully it will just change the shade slightly now, which in this case it's not. So right now, just looking at the foundation, never mind the color that's not my shade, but it was easy to blend. And then just looking up close to my skin, it does look like my pores are a little bit more visible. Yeah, but it is quite mattifying, especially once I applied powder. The foundation does matte down quite a bit. And yeah, I'm not loving this color at all. It does look very grey. When I did put it on my hand, it does have a deeper undertone, but as soon as I applied it onto my face, it just seems like it's not the perfect shade for me. So I'm still gonna wait, and then I'm going to tell you how it wears, and then also the white t-shirt test. So let me check back like I usually do. It is now 12 o'clock, so I'm going to check back by 4 p.m. We'll see how it wears, if it has beautiful staying power, because it is a power stay foundation. And then I will also tell you guys if it oxidizes or not. I'm back after 4 hours of wearing this foundation. Now I must say, in terms of the shade, for me, I mean, there was nothing that I could do about that because it was the incorrect shade. But I must say that it's not too bad. It's not too much of a light shade, but if I look up close, it does give me that ashy vibe, and I'm not about that ashy vibe, so I wouldn't choose this shade for me to wear. That's number one. Number two, it does hold quite nicely. Now I'm not sure if it's because of the setting spray that I used. So I used a dewy setting spray, but I do have a bit of a glow. I'm not mad about that either. And the only thing that I'm particularly fussy about with this foundation is that it like my pores are so visible, and yeah, so it's not kind of smoothing over my pores. The foundation goes like straight into my pores, and it is crazy visible. So yeah, also not too high coverage. I can see that as I've worn this foundation throughout the day, like my blemishes and the zit that I have has come out, and it is now visible and red. So yeah, overall I think it's a good foundation. I just want to do this t-shirt test thing. So this is a white t-shirt, and it says that it's not supposed to transfer or anything. I had this t-shirt on and I was filming a lip swatch video, and I took it off, and it did transfer a little bit on there, so you can see that there is some foundation. So I just put this Avon white t-shirt on, and the foundation has definitely transferred. So for everything on this foundation, I mean, it does not have that major issues that it's not wearable or it's going to waste your money. And I just checked online, it's 209 rand for the regular price, but it's currently going for 179 rand 90, so 180 for a 30ml bottle. So it's really affordable, and you're going to get a good wear out of it. If you're someone with enlarged pores, then it's definitely going to sit in there and your pores are going to be visible. It's not going to smooth over there unless you're either using a very good primer that's going to just blur out your pores, and the foundation's not going to sit in there. But overall, I think it's a good foundation. I think it's worth your money, and it's definitely not going to be a waste. So you can spend your money on this if you wish, and just wait. And you know what, in terms of the foundation shades, I'm not sure. Let me see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So it seems like they have 15 shades in this range. I think I definitely would have been caramel or honey beige, somewhere around there. So if you liked it, thumbs up, subscribe, and yes, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, wishing you peace, love, and happiness.